Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with Drumlin the Dwarf and Anayehr. We're going to go over the set 6 set review. Anayehr, say hello.
How's it going, everyone?
Drumlin.
Hey fellas, how's it going?
All right. We're going to start off with red first, going in the order of the colors, the usual way red, blue, yellow, green, black, all that jazz. All right, let's start off with the first leader Android 18. Traditional leader wakes up for on her backside, she says, when attacking, draw one. Active battle your turn once per turn. Your battle cards with Android and their special traits that are in a battle with your opponent's battle card gives plus 20k power for the battle. I think this leader's pretty good. I think she's very control aggro-ish. Definitely since she is buffing up cards to swing at board. We'll see more about what her cards are exactly trying to achieve.
I think Android 18 is pretty interesting, considering we haven't had a leader that focuses on only swinging onto battle cards and pumping up their cards to do so.
Yeah, I
What
like
about you,
her.
Dylan?
She clears board and then punches you in the face. Very control. It's a different kind of control, which I like. It's not just minus everything down. Like there's other elements to it, which I always like when things do different things.
Yeah, she is looking at a different type of way of playing the actual minus game when it comes with red. All right, let's see her first card. Fusion Android 13. 5 cost 30k power, 5k combo. On play, this card gets plus 25k power for the turn. Auto, when this card KOs an opponent's battle card in battle, switch this card to active mode. I think this card is a good pseudo boss. I know they don't traditionally have a boss yet, at least not from what we've seen. The fact that it can clear boards swinging 55 is kind of a hard ask to deal with. Not gonna lie to you. And then with Android 18's effect making it 75 is it's a big deal.
Yeah, no, I believe it's a fairly decent boss for how it seems like she wants to play with her leader ability. I think it's pretty good.
I like it. He clears board and then punches you in the face for 50. Like that's pretty good.
I gotta agree. All right, Krillin, 3 cost, 20k power, 10k combo. Permanent, your turn. Your leader with Android and his special trait gets 10k power. It's literally just the Shin from Beerus, but for the androids. It's a good, okay card. It's nothing crazy. We barely see the Shin. I don't think we'll see this like that.
I think the card's alright. If we ever do get multicolored leaders for any reason, that one's an android and they're red in any other color, this might also help them out. It
I
seems
agree.
fine though.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just Shin with for a different deck. 10k combo, 20k power, 3 cost.
Well, speaking of Shin, 3 calls, 25k power, 0 combo. On play, add up to 1 life from your, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then, if your leader has DA in his card name, play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 2 or less and DA in his card name from your hand. This is really good. Definitely, since a lot of Daimas are playing the 2-drop Daimaku that forces a life, it helps you wake up when you're at 6. It also brings out the other Daima that protects the Shin or protects itself. It's really good for swarming board and getting you to where you need to be. Definitely, since a lot of people are kind of scared of Daima waking up.
Yeah, I think I have the same thoughts. This really helps you build your board right before you get to your Glorio turn.
Hmm.
And awakening for that turn is a pretty nasty thing to do.
Yeah, I've got the same thoughts as you guys. Like, it's good for that turn before getting to Glorio. You're getting potentially 2 Self-Awakeners out of this, so you wake up off of this just in time to follow up with the Glorio. Not much else to say. It's a good card. Great card.
Yeah, I gotta agree. All right. Android 8, just a vanilla 25k power, 10k combo. Not really much to say here. I'm gonna be pushing forward. All right. 3 cost, Android 13, 20k power, 5k combo. Permanent discard gives plus 15k power while this is in battle with the opponent's battle card. It's pretty good, honestly. It's not that bad. could be used for a lot of things. It's a 35k swing at your board. You gotta hold that.
You know, this card seems pretty good because it gains the plus 15 while you swing on the board, but if they attempt to attack into it with their own battle cards, it also gets plus 15.
Yeah, it does defend itself.
Yeah, it does what the deck wants to do. Not much more to say about that.
All right, Android 14, 2 cost, 10k combo, 10k power. On play, choose up to 1 battle card with a in your opponent's battle area. It gets 10k minus 10k power for the turn. It's a lot of 10ks going around with him. He's generic. It's not really much else. He's good. He's a good neg. That's all I can say, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's fine. For 2, 10k power, 10k combo, and minus 10. If you're awakened for any reason, he could swing on board for 30. So anything you minus, he might be able to get rid of. It seems fine.
Yeah, he's okay. I like the 10k stat line. It looks bad, but you gotta remember, like, you're swinging this into like a cantrip or something. It's not really a big deal, and you do want to clear those with this deck.
I agree. All right, Android 15, 1 cost, 10k power, 5k combo. Activate main once per turn. Choose up to 1 battle card with Android and its special traits in your battle area. Other than this card, and it gets plus 5k power for the turn. It's literally just what's that card called?
What's her name from set 1, the Universe 6 Angel?
Oh,
Vados?
Vados.
Yeah.
Yes, Vados. Exactly. It's Vados. It's Vados for androids. Thank you so much. There we go. There's not much to say. It's just Vados. Any other comments y'all got for it?
No, just
mean,
Vados.
Yeah, it's just Vados. I do enjoy that this has far more targets than Vados.
Yeah.
And it's probably just more viable. But for a common card, I think this is pretty good.
Yeah, Vados can only really hit angels, right? If I'm not
Universe
You can only
6.
hit Universe 6.
Oh, Universe 6.
Her day will
good to
come.
know. All right, the man himself, Android 16, 3 cost, 20k power, 10k combo. When KO, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, and it gets minus 20k power for the turn. Activate main, KO this card in the battle area, draw 1 card. This card is strong. I don't think there's no negative side to this card. It KOs itself, KOs a card, draws you a card. You don't really go negative with it. And it's with the leader effect, that's 40k swinging that board, and then negative 20. That's it's strong. That's just strong.
I think this card is potentially a staple for red. It is a very strong stat line that it has, and it makes clearing board very easy. It recurs itself in hand. It's very good.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just the fact it replaces itself and it KOs itself, which makes the when KO'd activate. Because normally when we get cards that have like on KO effects, they're just bad. But it's not the case with this because the 2 effects synergize with each other.
Yeah, I gotta agree. All right. 3 cost, Android 17, 20k power, 5k combo. When attacking, if attacking a battle card, draw 1 card. I like this card not just for androids. I like it for the UI Goku, who doesn't get to draw. This helps him out a lot. As well as Jiren, who's on his backside can't draw. It's just very strong in general when it comes to just getting a card, and the fact that it has combo makes it not just completely useless.
Yeah, I think this card is fine. I don't know how many you would run. It is in the 3-drop stat line, but it seems like it fits the situation you'd need it for.
I like it. It gives you an incentive for attacking battle cards, and there are times when you're playing the game and you're saying, okay, I have to clear board. So even just generically, if you had Gohan on the field and he sticks for a turn, you're minusing something while swinging Gohan in the face, and then you're playing this to clean up any battle card, draw a card. I like it. It's not bad.
Yeah, it seems really good.
Yeah, I think it's good. Oh, speaking of the devil. Android 17, 2 cost, 20k, 5k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. When attacking, if attacking a battle card, this card gets plus 5k power for the battle. It's not much to say about it. It's okay. 25k swing at battle cards. It's whatever, in my opinion. It's a good self-awakening.
I kind of like this card because it gives it the above average attack stat line against the battle card while being a self awakener at 2.
Hmm.
I think it's a fair card to run.
Yeah, it's a self-awakener on theme, so that's always good.
Okay. Android 17 and 18, 3 cost, 20k, 5k combo. Choose all battle cards in your opponent's battle area, and they get minus 10k power for the turn. It's just the wide neck Gohan, but for androids, it's not really much else to say for it. It's a good card.
Yep.
Yeah, same idea.
All right. This is just a Android 18 cantrip. It's not really much to say about it. Adds +1 to the hand. All right. Android 18, 2 cost, 15k power, 10k combo. Permanent. Your turn. This card in the battle area gets plus 5k power. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. It's okay. I think we have this is the 3rd card that does this, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe
It
there's
seems-
a
it
Diamond Vegeta
seems-
that does it too.
Yeah, it seems alright. It's not terrible. It fits in the Android list.
Yeah, another on-theme self-awakener.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. 3 cost, Android 19, 15k power, 10k combo. When attacking once per turn, if attacking a battle card, switch this card to active mode. I think this card is actually good when going into theme with this deck. You want to clear board and then at the same time swing face. This card swinging at board with a buff from the Vados android or the leader itself is just it's a good way. Plus you can clear cantrips and other stuff that's already swung. That's pretty low in power.
Yeah, I have the same thoughts. It seems good for the Android theme. Being able to swing on board either twice or once on board and once at face seems fairly decent.
Yeah, I think this card's great. It's a great turn 4 play with another card that we're going to talk about later.
Yeah,
Just the fact this swings twice. Oh, that's so good. But we'll get to that when we get to that. There's another card we need to see, and then I'll mention this again.
All right. All right, Android 23 cost, 20k power, 10k combo. On play, add 1 card from your life in your hand. When attacking, if attacking a battle card, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, and it gets minus 10k 10k power for the battle. Sorry. It's good. Another good self-awakener. Very good stat line. 20k power and 10k combo. It's a lot of 10ks in this deck, so from what I'm seeing currently, it's not bad.
Yeah, it seems that we're gonna have a lot of 10Ks for the Android 18 list. Seems really good. I like the fact that it has the minus 10k power. If you need to swing on something to minus its power, so that this hits the range, or you can just go wider and hit more of the board while it attacks something on board.
Yeah, not much to say about this card. It does its job. It does it well. It fits into the theme of the deck.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. Cell, generic vanilla.
Great
Not
card.
good, not bad.
That's my
Keep
boy.
going. The official Cell player. All right, Son Goku Mini Daima, 2 calls, 15k power, 10k combo. When attacking, once per turn, discard 1 card from your hand. If your leader is awakened, switch this card to active mode. I think this card is good in Daima 2. I don't think it's great in Daima Goku 1. Mainly because you can swing 25, discard. It's a mini Glorio, realistically. It's a mini Glorio. It's not negging the leader or anything like that, but it is swinging twice.
I think it's okay in either one of the Daima decks. I don't know if you'd run it outside of Daima, but being able to pump him to 20, even with the original Daima Goku, seems pretty fair. If you're not pumping the Glorio, being able to play Glorio, pump this one to 20, and this requires at least a 10k off of this guy twice, potentially, I think it's pretty good.
Honestly, just the fact that this is a dual attacker for 2, even with that discard condition, I think that's pretty good.
The main thing I'm seeing is if you're at 6 energy, you have to hold this along with Glorio. It's kind of strong.
That is
Oh
pretty
yeah,
fair.
that's definitely true.
But all right, let's go to the next one. Super combo, card combo from hand, 20k. It's not much to say.
There is something relevant about that. It is not an android, so it cannot. You can't swing this for 35, which they had the sense to not
It's
make it.
very sad. It is so sad. I wish it was.
Yeah, they had the sense to not make this an android, so you couldn't do that.
Okay. the BM with you guys is too much. You gotta calm down. All right. Dr. Flappy. One cost, 5k, 10k combo. On play, if your leader is awakened, add it to one red card with a cost of 3 or less in Android and its special trait from your drop to your hand. That gets the 16 back, which is not bad. It gets a lot of the good cards that I've been seeing so far, the 16 to 17, 18, all that. There's a lot of targets. There's a lot of targets.
Yeah, from everything we've seen, it's been 3 or less. I think it probably hits just about 80%, if not 90% of your deck.
Yeah, I can see this at maybe a 3 or 4 of.
I
Not bad.
wish this hit extra cards too, but I think it would be absolutely insane if it did that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that'd probably be a little too much.
Yeah, a little too much. All right, we'll talk about why later. All right, 4 cost, Frieza, 25k power, 0 combo, permanent your turn. Your leader with Universe 7 in the special trait gets plus 10k power. Active battle. Once per turn, this card in battle. This card in a battle area has 30k power or more. Draw 1. It's good. I think it's really good inside of U7 as well as Starter Coup. I don't really see it being used on anything else. Maybe Beerus? I don't know. Yeah, we got to see how it's used. I don't really understand the uses. I'm not a good red player.
Yeah, and in Starter Coup and in Universe 7 Goku, you should at least be able to get 1 to 2 draws, maybe 2 draws. One on your turn and one on your opponent's turn with Starter Coup. Once on your turn with Universe 7 Goku. I don't know how Beerus would pull off getting this guy to be 30 power in order to get that draw.
The only way I can think of is with the 3 cost Beerus that boost the card 5. And that was the only way I was thinking of. But you have to go out of the way with the deck.
I'm glad you all saw that this is Starter Coup support. Like this card, sure there are other leaders that can use it. This is Starter Coup support. It gets him the draw on both turns, your turn and your opponent's turn. I think that's very notable. It's a very good card for him. This is a card I've been asking for since Starter Coup got pushed out of the meta.
But the question I do have to ask is, do you think it's going to change where he is in the meta, though?
We're at a point where there's a lot of ridiculous decks. It definitely puts him higher than he was, because his problem was he's good, but that's it. Like, everything else is just, like, doing something more than he is. This is something he can take advantage of, so now he's like, okay, I can have potential to draw on my opponent's turn. And this isn't the easiest thing to remove. So, like, it could stick. You could get that draw realistically.
Okay.
That seems fair.
All right.
Oh, wait, actually, there's something else I realized. When you were saying how Beerus could get this, any red leader in theory could get that off of Arena, but I feel like that's a waste of Arena for that turn.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
So
Well, I mean, if
theory,
you're being aggressive with it, if you're being really aggressive with it, it's probably fine.
Yeah, I mean, it is two draws. It's not bad.
Oh, I was talking about defensively with Arena. But
that is true.
I still think it's a waste of Arena for the turn, but it is possible. Starter Coup uses it best. That's the point. Starter Coup support.
I do agree. Starter Coup does use it best because he can get a draw on both turns.
Consistently, he can get the draw.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Oh, this is the real boss of the deck for the androids. Field, 3 costs, permanent. If your leader is Android 18, your battle cards with androids and their special traits can attack active mode battle cards in your opponent's battle area. This card is very good for what 18's cards have already shown they want to do. They want to clear board, they want to swing face. This card is showing exactly what you're going to do. This is something that you need to search for no matter what, and it needs to be out on the field by turn 3.
I think this is probably the most interesting thing about Android 18. We haven't had this kind of mechanic before in Fusion World, and that just seems fun to do.
Yeah, this just enables the entire deck, honestly. That you need to have this down before you can start really doing things.
Yeah, I think if you're not running this in your droids list, I don't really know how you play this out. Honestly, it's really good. It's really good. All right. Oh, here's the one drop we were talking about. 1 cost. This is over by active main during this turn. This turn, by the way, if an opponent's battle card is KO'd in battle, your leader is Android 18. Draw 2 cards. So with the Android 13, the 5 cost that we saw in the beginning, if he just clears board, he's drawing 2 every time just because this is active. And the fact that he restands back up is ridiculous. It helps out with the other cards as well that also restand after swinging that board. Definitely the 17, I want to say we saw that when attacking a battle card, draws you a card. That's just 3 cards for the turn right there.
Yeah, this card can be very good. If you're the opponent, your opponent had played this, you have to be wise about what your opponent's attacking into if you want to allow them to continue drawing multiple cards.
Yeah, I think the counterplay for this, if you see this, you just combo all of your cantrips into whatever they're attacking, and you call it a day. Because if you leave those on the field, they're just going to keep drawing cards. This card here is why I'm okay with the Android 19 and the fact it's just a 15k, because you're going to be swinging that into cantrips anyways to get the draw off of it. Or they're going to give you a 10 plus to defend a cantrip, which that feels good too.
Yeah, that does feel really good. Because if it's a 10 plus, instead of drawing 2 cards, you minus your opponent's hand by 2.
Imagine they
or
just give you, a super for a cantrip. That's insane, just to keep you from drawing 2. I think that's worth it.
Yeah, I think even if you can't defend the cantrip, just combo everything and let that shit go. It's just too much to try to defend 5k. Definitely against that like 55k swings, she boosting by 20k. It's just too strong. Let it go. Give up the board.
Yeah, this card provides a lot of value, regardless if you draw or not. You either taking a lot from your opponent because they refuse to allow you to draw, or you get the draw.
Yeah, asking for 3 super combos off cantrip is crazy work.
Imagine playing this and then swinging into Barrier Boo. and they just refuse to let it go.
Yeah, you keep drawing and they keep bringing it back. They're going -1 every single time, and you're drawing 2 every single time.
Yeah, if you have Barrier Boo and that's the only card, let them have the 2 cards, man. do not keep bringing it back. It's not worth it. All right. Hell's Flash. 1 cost, active battle, your turn. Your cards with Android and their special trait that are in battle with your opponent's battle cards get plus 25k power for the battle. I don't think you need it. I think it's a good card. I just don't really see the use. Definitely with you swinging that board regardless and you boosting yourself up already with the leader, I don't really see a reason to use Hell's Flash. I'm pretty sure somebody will come and cook something up and find something, but for me personally, I don't see a real use for it.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this card. It's fine for what it's doing. It's just, if I'm putting an extra in my deck to increase power, I'd rather it allow me to also use it defensively, or use it while swinging at face.
Yeah, it's okay. That's really all I can say about it. Unless we get an Android double striker at some point that can really make use of this. Oh wait, no, never mind. Battle cards only. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Unless
That's
we
the
get a
problem.
card, unless we have a card that like is the secret rare Goku from set 1, that it burns life while you destroy a battle card.
Mhm.
I don't know if you'd really want to run this.
Yeah. It would be nice if they did get like something like that. That would be perfect. But right now, this card just seems like it's one energy when you could just use it's over. It's over extra card for androids would be 10 times better than this, in my opinion. But that's something for another day. Somebody probably cooking something up. All right, we're at the promo. All right, 4 cost Android 17. On play, if your leader has Android in his special traits, play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 3 or less and Android in his special traits from your hand. When attacking, if your opponent's battle card is KO'd in battle during this turn, this card gets plus 15k power for the battle. This card is good, definitely, since Dr. Flappy gets a fucking 3 cost back. I will say, a lot of people have been confused about this card. The fact that it only needs to KO 1 card, definitely since it's bringing out a body to KO the card for it without it swinging, you can actually swing this at face for 40 and ask for Super Combo Plus. This is a strong card, and I think it's a staple. This is a really strong promo, and they don't make a lot of strong promos like they used to.
Yeah, no, I think this card is absolutely great to run for Android 18. Being able to get 2 cards out on the field while being able to potentially have this guy swing 40 at face, I think this is great.
Yeah, this is a easy 4 of in that deck.
Yeah, gotta agree.
And that is every red card for set 6 Rivals Clash. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, take care and see you all later.